Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. On the last episode we talked about how to create a post for a user, and this episode we're going to be talking about updating the post. So we are going to be updating the user's post, so whereby users will be able to update the post that they created. So we'll start by opening up our service. So we'll create another method here, and we're going to call it update post, and it's going to accept the post. And the array of data. So this is going to accept the post that needed to be updated, and then the data that you're going to use to update the post. As I forget, and this data should be array. So let's declare the data type. So here we are going to first of all check if the user is authorized to update the post. That's if the user is if the post belongs to the user. So we're going to say if post user ID is now equals to the authenticated user ID, then it's going to throw an exception, which is going to be you don't have permission to update this post. So if everything is fine, then we should go ahead to update the post. And then we have to return the post. So we have to return the post that was updated. So that's it on our service. So we head over to our controller, which is inside the post folder, controller. Then we're going to create another method here, which is going to be update, and the method is going to accept a request, and if we want we can create an update post request, or we can use the already created one, which is a create post, since they are both expecting the same data. So you can use the create post request. So if in the near future we see any reasons to create our own a separate request for updates, then we can do that. Then this is a post that needs to be updated. So we're going to put everything inside the try catch block. So let's first copy this and paste it here. Post update failed. So we're going to get the validated data first. Which is request validated. Then we are going to update the post, which is we're going to use the service post. Let's update post, It's going to accept post and the data. After which we're going to return a source message. So the status is going to be success, and the message is going to be post updated successfully. And we can have our post that was updated. It's going to post. I think we should call this data instead of post. Then we're going to return the status of 200. So next we're going to open up our route and create the route for updating the post, which is inside here. So let's duplicate this. Route for creating the post should be post, so accepting the post here, and we're going to use a post request here also. So the method is update. So let's head over to our postman and let's duplicate this request, and we're going to call it update post. It should be the post ID. So what this means is that it's going to pass the post ID to the post. So if the post ID is not found, it's going to throw an error. So let's try this out and see how it goes. I didn't save this, did I? No. So let's try to send the request without. Okay, so the title is required and the content also. So let's put the title and the content, and the title is updated post, and this post was updated by me. So let's send our request and see. As you can see, the posts have been updated successfully, and we now have new updated post. So let's try to send add an ID of a post that does not exist. Send this request. As you can see, the results, the model was not found. So it's going to throw this error, but this is not actually nice. So let's try to see if we can make this error more cool looking. So we're going to use, to do that, we're going to use the Laravel missing method. So this is the method that you're going to call whenever a model or an entity inside the model is not found. So it's going to catch the error, the default Laravel error, and call our own callable function that we're going to pass to it. So here we're going to be a response. Just and the status is going to be failed, and the message should be post not found, or does not. Okay, let's just leave it post not found, and you can tell 74 for error. So let's try this out and see what we get. Okay, I think that's it. So this happens anytime the post that you supplied is not found, so it will throw this error. So that's just it. So let's put back this. Okay, it works. So next we're going to check if this actually works. If a user tries to update a post that does not belong to him or her. So let's try to see if it's going to work. First, we're going to create another user. Let's create another user 2. Okay, we now have a user 2. So let's go back to our environment variable and put the user 2. You can call it sample user 2. User 2 token. I paste it here, and it's going to also be secret. And we save it. So let's try to go to authorization and try to use user 2 and try to update post. Remember, we created this post with user 1, so let's try it out and see if it's going to be created. Sorry, I'll see if it's going to. Okay, receive post update failed. Please try again. It means that the post can be created because it doesn't belong to the user, and the user don't have access to it, so it throws an unauthorized a 500 error because we're using try and catch. Remember, the whole code block is put inside the try and catch, and here we're throwing an exceptional error, so an authorization exceptional error, so that's why it catches it. So if you try to put let me say get the message here, you will see the message will be this message that we throw here. So let's give it a try and see what we get. Okay, you do not have permission to update this post, so that's just it. So this works. So let's just remove this for now, and I think this is how we're able to update our posts. And next we're going to talk about how we're going to delete a post and also fetch the post. And if you find this video very interesting and informative, don't forget to give it a like and also subscribe and share to your friends.